Now here comes the bunch formation. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
A big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well. No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's in the clear. He goes out of bounds. They move the ball to the 20.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Look out, he's in the clear. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
To the air, it's Moore. The pressure's on. Now the pass rush gets home.
This is a really poor decision. You've got to manage the game as a quarterback, make your offense right. Here, it's the first play of the drive, and as soon as you break contain and you're outside of the pocket, you cannot take a sack. That ball has got to be thrown into the fifth row, burn the ball, create 2nd and 10 rather than 2nd and forever.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on first down, it's going to be 2nd and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready. It's an incompletion, and now it's 3rd and long.
Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Oregon.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. A That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Heads out of bounds, but they move it out near the 35.
Well, you know as a quarterback, these decisions are going to be very quick on 3rd and short, and I thought he did a nice job of seeing what the defense was in and then seeing his opportunity to pick up this 1st down, and he's able to do it. Nice short gain, and he moves the chains.
Motion now from the tight end. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about them is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Try to take a shot, and the coverage is there.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Here comes the pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. The Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep for the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Rebels. They couldn't stop him there.
Chris, this is the advantage of the modern running back. The guy that can gain yards between the tackle, but one that can create a play in the passing game. This is just a dump off on the outside, and he's able to just scamper into the end zone. Beautiful job by the quarterback, getting to him in the progression, and it's a touchdown for this offense.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the run, it's Davison. Moves the ball up to the 30. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Scanning the field. It's Moore. Quick throw to the left. The pass is incomplete to wrap up an eventful first quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down, and you create a 1st down for your offense.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. And on the carry, he's heading left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up. Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He makes the tackle, but he converts on fourth down.
Boy, as a defense, you got to understand that they're trying to get to the chains. I don't understand why they gave so much cushion there and allowed an easy completion for a first down.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction.
Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. Will not be brought down. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
The powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking to scramble. It's another deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
It's an option look. He'll pitch it. They'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up fourth down. See if they try out the field goal team.
When the offense runs it on third and long, it tells me they're willing to go for it on fourth down. And even though the defense gets the stop here, I fully expect them to go right back to that option play and probably convert it.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. Dropping back. It's Moore. Throws to the tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Off the RPO, Clark to the right. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Important third down play coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
The Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. He keeps it. QB draw. Inside the 45. He goes out of bounds, got just short of the 25.
Man, they're going to love watching this play on film tomorrow as an offense. Everybody's doing their job up front, this O-line. They are targeted and they are aggressive. The quarterback, he's getting to the second level and using that athleticism. And then look at these blocks down the field. On the perimeter, we've got wide receivers working hard. That is selfless football and good all the way around.
They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking.
Chris, I think the most important trait that a corner can have is actually the ability to be physical and tackle. Watch him get a tackle for loss on the outside. That's a massive play for the defense.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Moore. He's running out of time here. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Ole Miss takes their second timeout now. They still have one more in their pocket the rest of the half. That sack sets up a second down and very long. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, this is the problem with taking a sack on first down. It's long yardage. Now they don't get a completion, and it's going to be third and forever.
We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Here comes the rush. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And now Oregon will spend their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. And the Rebels will bring their punt team on the field now. This is an absolute boomer headed out of bounds. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Rebels. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
I love linebackers that keep their eyes in the backfield, and they turn into pass defenders when it's in the passing game. This guy does a great job. Watch him read the eyes of the quarterback. He steps in front, and now he's gone on the outside for a touchdown. Beautiful play.
Automatic on the PAT. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. They stop him at the 42, but that's a good job by the return team. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Seven defensive backs on the field in preparation for this passing down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. And that's going to wrap it up. A very interesting first half. Can't wait to see what happens in the second half. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Back in motion now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this protection has been an issue all day long. And here again, the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
And they misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
It's a short completion of the tight end. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Grab down the middle. It's Cunningham. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense. When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. He lets it go on the move. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, not all drops are created equal, and on third down, it just feels like a bigger drop. And trust me, nobody feels worse than this wide receiver. So as a quarterback, you go over to the sideline, you've got to make sure to go up to that player, and you've got to be a leader. Tell him, hey, we're going to come back to you. We need you the rest of this game. He cannot go in the tank after that drop.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Davison. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Hands off to the left. They make the tackle. This defense doing a great job at containing the running back. He just hasn't got it going so far.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Touchdown, Ole Miss. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their second score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Davison. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
It's caught. He's got room. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Ducks. Way too much speed on that play.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds at the 26. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Some hard running there through a tackle. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
A gain makes it second and medium. Single back, takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Bringing pressure. Hunt over the middle. It's Alexander. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback, recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specifically that wide receiver and quarterback.
And it's complete with a shovel pass. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And it's Ole Miss in front. You've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Now a whistle. Timeout is called just before it would have been a delay of game. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw it again. Running back grabs it on a screen. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Chris, is such a weapon to be good in the screen game, and I think it's about the offensive lineman. You can talk about the backs and the quarterback all you want, but it's really about the linemen. Do they understand the timing of that faux pass set, the ability to get out in front and run the alley? This is a great job. Look at them set up those blocks on the outside.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught behind the line. It's Lacy. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Rebels.
What an asset to have as a quarterback is the speed to get loose on the outside. When the field shrinks here in the red zone, you've got to understand that playing on time, throwing into tight windows, that can be difficult. But when you can also use your legs, that opens up some space for the offense. And here the quarterback finds it and gets himself into the end zone.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Davison. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Comes back out on the field. Hand off to the right side. Runs through the defender. Physical run earns the first down. The Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
Looking downfield, it's Moore. Coming after him. Oh, he'll be sacked on the play. Defense, big play. Here they come on third and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. He's bringing it back. Breaking tackles and going. And he steps out at the 3. Couldn't quite make the end zone, but a great pick.
Chris, how many times do we see this? You know the quarterback's got to start being aggressive. They've got a multiple possession deficit, and they've got to put the ball into more precarious spots, and it gets picked off here. Listen, this is just a product of game situation. Nice job by the defense, but clearly this quarterback is trying to make something happen.
They're going to run the option. Touchdown, Rebels. He barrels into the end zone.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good.